Hello and welcome to the second live chat of December in 2020. I was meaning to hold a live chat in November. I'm sorry for not doing that, but nothing much happened in November other than the fact that I was working on the adaptation video, and yeah, just there was not much to inform back in November. But I'm here now in December, and I've got quite some stuff to inform you guys about. The agenda today, or the agenda on this live chat, is to inform some upcoming videos, some updates to my personal life. Of course, I don't like, even if I don't like getting too personal with my stuff, but there are some stuff which I need to address about my current situations in life, because not everyone follows me on Twitter, where I post all my personal everything that's going on in my personal life all on Twitter. So I'm gonna be informing them here in this live chat. And some stuff regarding on what I'm doing in the fandom, and then onto the wiki. There's some stuff which I want to inform about the Dark Times wikis. Dark Times Offensive Payback. There's some stuff some problems that have occurred in recent times, and it feels like that it comes to the point where I have to address it. And all right. Next up is, of course, some reoccurring issues which I want to address and thoroughly punctuate. And I think I feel like I didn't have to do that, but it's led me to do this because this is reoccurring, even if I've said this thousand times. But either way, and I'm gonna end this off with an AMA. So just ask me anything by the end of the stream. Okay, so I'm just gonna read the chat here. Thank you all. I'm doing fine. Let's see. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you everyone for coming. All right, so on to the first agenda, video schedule. Now, as you all know, I have released the previous adaptation video last night. Brace yourself. It was in the works. It was nothing random. It was in the works, at least by the time I was working on episode 7. So it's nothing random. I had that planned. And with the release of my adaptation videos, this is what's going to look like until the end of 2020. I have a Christmas special planned. It's going to be an original story written by me, with maybe some help with my consultants, and I don't know, probably a collab. I have no idea. But there's going to be a Christmas special. And watch me not fulfill that promise. I am so not going to fulfill that promise. But either way, yes, there's a special I have planned that I hope to at least have before New Year's. So yeah, Christmas special coming out. That's on the agenda right now on the channel. So no new episode, no new chronicle. I'm sorry if that's what you're all expecting, but I don't want my channel to just be recognized as a channel where I post Dark Times videos. I don't want that to be the only thing that it's known of. So yeah. Now after the special, I am gonna continue with Solar's Dark Times Payback with episode 8, and eventually episode 8 is gonna be the inauguration of Act 2. So I hope to have that released in early 2021. That's the agenda right there. Or that I keep saying agenda a bunch of times. Sorry about that. The English language is limited to me. All right. And I also have some chronicles planned. When I say some, I mean one. But I have a chronicle planned. I don't know when that's going to be released. No idea when that's going to be even written. But the idea is in the back of my head at the moment. And it is written down on a to-do list I have somewhere on my computer, which I don't remember why I stored it. But either way, that's planned. A chronicle video is going to come out sometime in 2021. And that should be about it for video schedule. I do plan on making some more shorts. It's just I haven't been all in the mood. I haven't been in the trains mood lately, mainly because there's been a lot of technical issues that I've been having. Like I was forced to upgrade to a more recent version of Trains, which kind of broke the advanced camera which I've used in Lamp of the Damned and the first adaptation video. So I'm a bit bummed out for not being able to use that for Brace Yourself. And some other limitations too. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. All right. I believe that's it for video schedules. Next up is personal life. Now, a lot of shit has been happening in my personal life at the moment. A lot of changes at the place where I'm living. Like I'm now living inside my office. Well, you see, my house consists of 3 stories, and the third story is my office slash workplace, and then there's my room on the second floor. And this is mainly because me and my dad, we live in the same house, and now my mother has moved back into the building, and I don't know for how long, but I hope that's not going to be too much of a hindrance. But there are some complications with that happening, and I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to get too in depth in detail. There's going to be complications, and that's the current situation about on life. Of course, you can get more details over at my Twitter. It's just that I don't like going into details here on YouTube, but that's the basic information I have to deliver here. Now, moving on to what's going to happen with me in the fandom. Now, with the limited videos I have, I am of course going to be more oriented on collaborations. There's this one collaboration I'm currently working in. It's for Jerome, the German of Sodor. He has organized a team of writers for a new series on his channel called what was it called again? Making Tracks to a Greater Destination. It's a new series of his with him, a bunch of writers, all of his shonen trains. I could tell you, it's gonna be a fantastic series because especially with the team of writers he had gathered, there are tons of talented writers there, and I've written an episode there, so that's currently it. And voice acting, I've also done some voice acting for that series, and voice acting in general, something I would like to address. I'm open for voice acting for projects that I'm interested in, and yeah, just basically projects that I'm interested in. And I have restricted it to just between me and my friends and projects that I'm really interested in, but I'm going to branch it out to projects that sounds interesting. That's about it. So if any of you are interested in wanting me to voice act, that's the current stance I have right now. Of course, I don't expect people to have me to voice act for them. I don't think highly of myself, but that's the current stance I have. Moving on. Narrations. Yes, narrations is also one thing I would like to also provide. I actually not like to provide. I'd be happy to provide. And yeah, that's about it. If you've seen in my collaborations playlist, you've seen that I've narrated a couple of videos, like Thomas 1, Edward 2, Henry 3's adaptation video of Gordon Takes a Tumbo, Joe Malone, Narrow Gauge's season 1 adaptation of The Missing Coach. I've even done narrating for Vadim. You all should go watch that video. Old Timers. He adapted Old Timers. It's a really good adaptation. I highly recommend to watch it. And I'm already seeing some questions in the live chat. Please save it for later. All right, please save it for the AMA. I'm currently just listing out some information about what's going on in the channel and with me. And then, of course, I see the comment about my Henry voice in Haunted Henry for Thomas 1, Edward 2, Henry 3, and I'm not proud of it, honestly. Some people complain that I sound too feminine, and honestly, if CGI Henry's voice or UK voice is that feminine, then I guess it's feminine. The voice acting is kind of feminine there, but I wish I could have, I wish I could have just used another voice. Didn't fit at all, if I'm honest. But hey, it comes down to everyone's opinion. And yeah. All right, moving on. Wiki. Yes, here's some stuff that I want to address about the Sword of Dark Times of Anti-Payback wiki. And this has been occurring a lot recently. And it's people making unauthorized edits on character pages and some irrelevant edits too. Like someone has been kept changing the images for Bill and Ben to models that I'm not using at all in Sword Dark Times of Frenzy Payback, and even Bear too. Then there's this. Then there's also been blog posts on the wiki about some stuff that has nothing to do with my series at all. Like some information that has literally zero relevance, and some I wouldn't even consider them headcanons because they're not even related at all to Dark Times. And I just want to be sincere about this. All these irrelevant edits, all these unauthorized edits, all these false edits, I'm going to consider them all as griefing the wiki, and that will result in a ban. And if this shit continues, I'm just gonna have to restrict editing, just restrict editing as a whole. And I don't want to do that. Believe me, I really do not want to. Don't want it to come it that way. And so, to everyone watching this, seeing this at least live now or later on, I just want you all to just notice that, just know the consequences of if this continues. And yeah, just pretty much the consequences, which I hope it doesn't come to. With that out of the way, I would like to also address some reoccurring issues. And it's been going on Twitter, YouTube, even on my Discord server. And that is about asking about Sword of Dark Times of Frenzy Payback's release date, voice acting, and talking about my Dark Time series in unrelated videos. And I'd like to first start off with asking about Sword of Dark Times of Frenzy Payback's release dates. And I'm trying to be calm and nice about this because this is an issue that's been plaguing me for like the past month now. And that is people constantly asking when the new date is going to be released. Like hell, when I released episode 7, not even like a week after its release, people are starting to ask when is the next episode coming out, and I don't know. All right, I don't know. I don't have an exact date. And remember, I don't just post Dark Time videos on my channel. I just post Trains content, and that's about it. So I just want to kindly ask people to just refrain from asking me about when the next episode is coming out, because I don't have the answer for that. You can speculate all you want, but I just don't have the answer for that. And it's irritating to see new comments after comments in some videos that aren't even related to my Dark Time series, asking when is the next episode coming out. So, with that out of the way, I also want to move out to voice acting. This has been also a big problem. Many people joined my Discord server and just tagging me saying that, hey, do you need voice actors? Hey, are there any open roles? Hey, can I voice this character in private DMs as well? And as much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, like I really like it when people are interested in my series. I really do appreciate it. But this enthusiasm has led to just constant asking. No, we are full. The cast is full. That's about it. We're not open there are no open roles. If there were to come a time where a role does open, I am either going to hold a casting call or just cast someone privately. That's about it. It's a gamble. Let's see. And yeah, one last thing I want to address about the recurring issue is just people talking about Dark Times on unrelated videos. Like in last night's premiere, a lot of people were talking about my Dark Time series on a video which has nothing to do with Sword of Dark Times of Frenzy Payback. And again, I really like the fact that many are super interested in the series. That many are interested in or just want to see more of it. I understand that. I appreciate the enthusiasm. But there's a time and place for that. And last night video was not it. And I think that's all for the agenda. I am going to move on to the AMA now. I'm going to check the questions right now in the live chat. Let's see. Currently 22 people watching. That's definitely not a fun design. I'm just gonna scroll up the live chat, see if there are any questions. There was one question from Vadim. I saw that. Let's see if I can find it. While I try finding it, I could at least take the time to wait for more questions to come out. And let's see. Oh, here it is. How long did it take for you to make an adaptation of Brace Yourself? I planned on adapting it back when episode 7 was in early draft state. And I only started recording it like 2 weeks ago. And I couldn't get around editing it or complete finishing it because, I had a lot of stuff to focus on. College, mainly. Some personal stuff, which I mentioned earlier in the stream. Excuse me. So it took at least 2.5 weeks. And the editing stage took about 2 days. So you can see a stark contrast there when I put a lot of time on one night and all that crap. I guess I could mention those are the most complicated part. Actually, no, it also took a long time. It took 2 weeks of shooting, as I said earlier. Technical issues, Riley's camera. That's about it. All right, scrolling down to the more recent one. Let's see. Do you know Old Bailey's power level? I don't know, 9,000. Let's see. Here's one from Thomas and Timothy. Do you like Undertale? I mean, yeah, it's a good show. Yeah, a show. What am I saying? No, it's a good game series. It's a good. It's probably one of the best games which I've ever played, and also I enjoyed. Well, let's see. Still waiting for some questions. I'm also going to check some other questions I think passed by in the live chat. As I said earlier, I'm doing fine. Thank you all for asking. Let's see. Well, thank you, Sudden Insane. Cartoons and Games 2000. What game consoles do you own? I don't exactly know the count. Let me check. I own a Nintendo Entertainment System from the 1980s, a Super Nintendo, Nintendo Wii, a Wii U, a Switch too, and I used to have an Xbox, but I sold that shit like a long time ago. So I have 5 currently, 5 consoles. I've been thinking about either buying an Xbox or the new PlayStation, but economy's a bit rough. And I feel like I don't need a console because I have a PC which has like some of the best specs at the moment, and I feel like I don't need to buy a console. Let's see. Sorry, I got lost in the live chat. Well, let me Studios 22. What happened to your wooden series? Yeah, that shit ended long time ago. If you don't know what he's referring to, I did post like back in 2015 or like 2015-16. I don't remember, but I did post a very poorly made wooden railway videos that is a blatant ripoff of Joey Turner's Tommy Thomas videos, and that's not coming back. I'm just saying that's never coming back. Let's see. I don't know how to remix music, Connor Devon. So no. Anything more? Useful Engine 11. To answer your question, we'll have to take this to private matters. I don't like discussing this on a live chat or live something. But for future endeavors, for everyone actually, if you want me to voice, just hit me up on Twitter or on Discord. That's Discord mostly because that's where I'm most active. Leon, din jävla perkele pojke. Will you be fine with people dubbing you Sodor's Dark Times series into languages like Spanish, Finnish? I mean, I'm fine with that. Just credit me if you want. And if you want, no, I would like you to credit me if you ever do a dub, which I feel like is not going to happen unless Leon, you decide to get the bright idea to do that crap. Thomas Timothy, how did you get the idea of STTFP? Again, actually, no, not again, but to be a bit more in depth, I got the idea mainly because I wanted to start making trains videos, and I think Dark Times setting videos would be a good basis. And I remember back in 2016, I really liked the Dark Time series and all these Dark Thomas videos. I really liked them. Now, the foundation that was to make this into a series was mainly the reception behind it. Like when I made episode 1, albeit extremely poor, now that I look in retrospect, but when I made it, it was surprise. It had surprisingly good feedback because this was also the time when I ran a gaming channel, which I'm not gonna go into more details, but just so you know, I used to have a gaming channel, and that gaming channel failed miserably, and I decided to just focus more, be a bit more, put more effort into this Dark Time series, and that's where it sort of developed and branched out to have its own lore universe, and yeah. That's how I got the idea of Sword Dark Times of Fantasy Paper. I just want to start the trains videos, and I was also heavily inspired by other comic creators like Victor Tanzig, Thomas 182 Henry 3, Turtles and Thomas, especially Scarlowy 123. Those are the main reasons why I started the series. All right, Baby Perry Productions. Can you say hi? I just did. Randy Motto, what is your opinion on season 25? I did a rant already in the previous live chat, but basically, I've lost hope for this show. I'm just gonna focus more on fan content. That is, fan contents are canon. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm sorry for swearing, but they're canon to me now. Right? Screw Mattel. Screw their useless excuse of a reboot. Just screw them. All right. Star Hunter, I would gladly give you the wooden toys, but most of them are cheap knockout from China, and I'm pretty sure they aren't worth that much. Thomas the Angry Tank Engine, what do you think of Soda Fallout? I did read Soda Fallout recently. I mean, I should have done that a while ago, but I did it recently, and yeah, it's really good. I liked it. I really liked the fan content behind it, like the trains adaptations. It's just, as I said when I answered the question about how I got the idea of Soda Dark Times versus Payback, I just really like these dark themed of Thomas, like horror and all that stuff. I just love it. It's becoming unhealthy. Harperman, haven't seen that video, but I'll see if I can try watching your videos. I know they have charm in them. Christopher Baltodano, yes, you. What got you interested in Reuben sandwiches? I mean, they're delicious. That's all I can say. I lost mine like months ago. This is just an inside joke on my Discord and also on my Twitter. Let's see, moving on. Sorry about that. Something just happened. Family matters. All right, let's see. I'm also getting messages about voicing characters in your Sword Dark Time series. I'm going to repeat this shit again. I'm going to repeat this a million times I have to. The cast is full. It is full. We're not looking for more voice actors. We are full. All right? Thank you for the enthusiasm, but we are full. All right, so moving on. Any more questions? I'm going to try finding it. I'm sorry if I was a bit insensitive right there at the back, but yeah, it's just annoying at this point that I get so many questions like that. When you were working on Brace Yourself, was any work interrupted with your... As I said earlier, I don't want to get in-depth with personal details, so I'm just going to skip over that question. It's just that it's complicated, all right? Some Thomas... All right, let's see. Your opinion on the McRib coming back. I had the McRib once when I traveled to America. I don't remember when it was, but it was fucking delicious. I'd be happy that I'm happy it's come back, no matter how unhealthy that is. Let's see. I'm also getting questions about some questions regarding other people's content. I'm not going to answer them that much, mainly because I haven't gotten around watching them, and I also want to keep this stuff keep this stuff out of live chats and all that crap. But yeah, this is an AMA, so yeah, I was expecting some stuff like that. Do you hate? Oops, sorry about that. Do you hate Human Thomas fanfic? I have very strong and possibly some controversial opinions about Human Thomas, humanized Thomas. Fanfics, I'm okay with them existing. They're not my thing. I'm just okay with them existing. I don't find it a problem. As for my opinion around Human Thomas characters, some people get them right. Some people I just find it questionable. Let's see. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it there, mainly because the opinions I have, especially with some I've seen on Twitter, are a bit, I wouldn't say controversial, just different from what others think. Let's see. Favorite Thomas merchandise range. It's Wooden Railway. Wooden Railway is my favorite one. Then there's Bachman. Those two are my favorite. I haven't personally owned any Bachman merch, but I just like them. They just look splendid. Let's see. Shredder Rooney, how's it going on the next episode of your series? I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you were in the beginning of the live chat, but I said in the beginning that episode 8 is not in the works at the moment. It's not being worked. It's in early draft state. It's just not have been fully written out because I'm focusing on a Christmas special that I hope to have it released by the end of this month. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I hope that answers your question. Any more questions? I'm just gonna check right here. Gordon or James? Gordon. See anything more? As I said a bit earlier in the live chat, fuck Mattel. I'm not considering season 25 as canon because it's a reboot. It's faithless to Audrey's work, and overall, I'm just tired that they have bastardized so much of his work. Do eggs? Yes. Yes. Just yes. Let's see. Do you know what the bird is the word? Maybe. Let's see. How long have I been streaming now? Shit, over almost a half an hour. And going a bit off topic, I'm sorry about that commotion and pause right there a bit earlier. That was not really. That was unexpected for him. And again, I'm living in a much full house right now, so doing these live chats are gonna be a bit harder. So yeah, at least you got to see firsthand by what I meant by complicated. So let's see. Have you ever tried tunnbrödsrulle? If so, do you recommend it for anyone to try? Yes, I recommend it. If you ever get your hands on the stuff, make one. It's delicious. Thomas and the Magic Railroad parody. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna give you my opinion on that. It's really good. It's long, but it is good. I've seen it like a couple times now. Would like skim through it because I don't have the time to sit through and watch all of it. But it is a really, really good project. And while I'm at it, there's also one other movie that I think you should watch. It is as what was it called again? Defenders of Sodors by I Love Trains 323. Really good movie. I've seen a bit of it right at the moment, but it's really good. Let's see. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna answer like 4 more questions. I'll be answering 4 more questions. Let's see. Hey Jonas, I have a question. Where do you come from, country-wise? I'm from Sweden. I was originally born in Thailand, but I moved to Sweden at like a very young age. I have a Swedish dad, and I mostly identify myself as Swedish. So yeah, I am Swedish, and I am from Sweden. That's about it. That's one question right there. Let's see anything more. The Red Engines. So, what gave you the idea to adapt Brace Yourself? This was back when, you see, in episode 7, I wanted to give Billy some more character, and when Mystery Man, when he released that story on Twitter, and when I read through it, I just really liked how he wrote Billy's character. I really liked how he handled this. How he just handled the character, and judging how Billy only had one appearance in the entire show, I always wanted to, I always wanted to make a video just expanding on Billy's stubborn personality and just how much we fucking hate him. I'm sorry for swearing a lot, but I had a bit of caffeine before the stream, so yeah. See any more? That was the second question. On to the third and the third question, which is the second to last question. Let's see. I'm currently in the the bottom of the live chat right now, and I probably missed a lot of questions. Maybe not. I don't know. I've been wondering about this for a while, but what's your profile picture stand for? I don't know what that means, but it's basically just a picture of Alistair. That's about it. All right, fourth question right there. That was the third question. All right, on to the last question. Let's see. I'm gonna leave the last question to something a bit more serious. See if I can find some right here. Let's see. I can't find any more serious questions. It's just a bunch of jokes questions right here. Like, I love me a funny joke, but this is the last question I have, and I want to keep it for something special. If I can't find anything serious, anything that I want to answer, I want to answer, I'm just gonna end the stream right here. Let's see. I mean, the Red Engine. I remember seeing Shining Time greetings and realizing you voiced Edward. I was shocked. It's a bit shocked. Yeah. The Shining Time's greeting. I don't remember that. Was it a video I voiced in? I don't remember that. You must be grateful for the brilliant cast to have. I mean, I'm extremely grateful, like beyond grateful that I have such amazingly talented people on the cast, and especially some people who I looked up to a lot. Okay, last questions goes to Leon, my beautiful Finnish effeminate fellow, not effeminate. Have you ever thought about leaving the Thomas fandom anytime soon? Yes, I have. Many times throughout, since I returned back in 2018. Many times have I just considered just leaving the fandom. Mainly because of the current forecast on Twitter, and just the current forecast on Twitter recently, just some motivational issues about not wanting to continue making videos. Also, given the fact that I just basically just creative blocks, all that crap. Many times have I considered just leaving the fandom. Okay, there are a couple of more serious questions, so I'm just going to take the time to answer them too. Let's see. These next questions, which I'm going to be answering, that's in the live chat. I'll be answering them. Let's see. Favorite moment at SDTFP. That's my favorite sequence is probably gotta be either the climax of episode 7 or the climax in episode 6. They're my favorite bits. Do you believe that till the end of 2021 you can get 8K subs knowing that Act 2 will be published? I'm a bit doubtful that we'll reach 8K subs, given the fact by the end of this year at least. Oh no, wait, sorry, I misread your question here. By the end of 2021, 8K subs. I hope at least we can get, or at least increment up to like 7,000. That's the minimum I hope to get at least by the end of 2021. And by the time that Act 2 will be published, I believe that. I even think I'll actually, no, it took me an entire year to complete Act 1. So I hope that Act 2 will be done by the end of 2021. Are you looking forward to invite friends or fans to an extreme? I might actually consider doing that. Friends, I might invite, I don't know, Jerome, Callum, hell, maybe Leon. Yeah, I do plan on inviting some fans or like friends at like an after party or some shit. All right, no more questions. I'm gonna stop it right there. That's about it for this live chat. I hope to post one in New Year's, in January. Yeah, so that's about it. That's all the information I have to deliver. That AMA took a long time. Holy crap. So I'm going to end it there. Again, I apologize for the little commotion during the AMA. And as I said before, now you know the complications I'm dealing with. But yeah, thank you all for coming. And I'll see you all either in the next video, the Christmas special. But again, I'm always there on my Discord server. I'm active there a lot. On Twitter, not so active, but I tend to at least check my DMs there. So yeah, if you want to get into contact with me, Discord server or at me on Twitter. That's about it. And I'll leave it off there. Until then, this is where I get off. See you then, guys.